Hi everyone, how are you? Well, in our science class at this Monday, we are going to talk about our five senses, but not all of them. We are going to choose just one of the five senses that we have to explore a little bit more about this sense. But first of all, we are going to watch a video on YouTube talking about the five senses, and I'm sure you know all of them, but just to revise, we are going to be looking to it together. Okay, let me put the camera a bit closer and pay attention, because when we finished, I'm going to ask you some questions, okay?
I can see. I can see with my eyes. See. See. Eyes. Eyes. I can hear. I can hear with my ears. Here. Here. Ears. Ears. I can smell. I can smell with my nose. Smell. Smell. Nose. Nose. I can feel. Oh, it's too cold. Feel. Feel. Skin. Skin. I can taste. I can taste with my tongue. Yummy. Taste. Taste. Tongue. Tongue.
Review.
Ear.
Okay, now before we do the review, I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? We can see, well, I'm going to say a sentence and then you're going to complete the sentence, okay? We can see with our eyes. We can see with our eyes. We can touch. We can touch with our skin or with our hands. If you say with our hands, that's okay as well, but with our skin. We can smell. We can smell with our nose. We can smell with our nose. We can taste. We can taste with our tongue. With our tongue. We can hear. We can hear with our ears. With our ears. Good job.
Ears. Here. Eyes. See. Nose.
Smell. Skin. Feel. Tongue. Taste.
Taste. Okay. Now, look into this photo over here, to this picture. What is he doing? He's trying to see, and he's using the sense of sight to see. What is he doing here? He's tasting. He's using his tongue to taste an ice cream. His tongue to taste an ice cream. And here, what is she doing? She's hearing. Look at her. She's hearing with her ears. And what is she doing? She's smelling the flower here. And she's using her nose. And here, what is the guy doing? He's touching the cat. He's touching the cat with his hand, but with his skin as well. Skin. He's feeling, he's touching the cat. Okay? Well, today we are not going to talk about all of the senses. We are going to talk about one sense. And do you know what is the sense that we are going to talk about today? It's touch, the sense of touch. We can use not only our hands to touch, we can use all of our skin to touch. For example, here, my skin is touching my shirt, my t-shirt, right? My shirt. And I can feel the shirt on my skin because it's on my skin and I can feel it. And well, but before we talk about how we can feel the world around us, we are going to be talking about our hand. Do you know all of the parts of our hands? Well, the total, it's called hand, right? And here I have my hand, and if you want, you can make your hand like me. What I did, super simple. I just put my hand like this, open it, and I just trace in the middle of my fingers. I let my fingers like really open it, and then I trace it and I cut it down. And here it is. That's my hand, and you can do it as well if you want. And you can glue it on your science notebook if you have one. And here we have our hand. The hand, it's the total of nails, fingers, thumb, everything together. We call it hand. But now we are going to have a look at all of the parts of our hands in the next video.